Richard Southern joins us once again. Richard, if it weren't for the coronavirus pandemic, right now the Tokyo Olympics would be happening. So a lot of athletes having to kind of stick to their regimens for another year. And one swimmer is finding a unique way to keep up.
Yeah, I got to show you. This is amazing, especially for some of us that like to try and get in the pool now and again. We have no idea what we're doing compared to American swimming gold medalist Katie Ledecky. She showed off her perfect form, Ginella. What she did, look at this. She puts a glass of milk, chocolate milk on her head. And she goes for a swim. Ginella, look at this. And she doesn't spill a drop.
It's like the equivalent of learning to walk with books on your head. But this is like,
you know how hard this is? The
level.
experts were checking in, and they were saying that the core strength needed to maintain that perfect posture is almost impossible.
That is why they are in the Olympics and we are not.
But at the same time, I'm thinking I might be able to pull it off in a smaller pool. Don't you think? I might be able to do it.
Did you try? Oh, I thought you were going to show me some video of you in the kiddie pool in the backyard with the chocolate milk on your head.
If you want me to, I'll try it out. Maybe we'll touch on this again later in the week. I might have the core strength needed to do it. Who knows?
I would like to see that video later this week, Richard.
All right, we'll get to that. Tune back later in the week for that.
Speaking of some other sports, basketball legend Larry Bird is trending on Google 28 years after he retired. Why are people looking him up?
This is really something. So I want to show you, this is Larry Bird, first of all. And for those that don't know, basketball legend, played for the Boston Celtics and the Indiana Pacers for years, was on the U.S. Olympic so-called dream team. He was a coach, basketball legend. There's Larry Bird. I want to show you now a tomato that someone took out of their garden and posted. Look at this tomato. Is that not Larry Bird?
The resemblance is uncanny.
I mean, look at the side-by-side comparison of this, Ginella. This is quite uncanny. That's his doppelganger.
That is incredible. They should have put the hat on him in the photo, and then that'd be impossible to tell apart.
Your claim to fame, you've won all these basketball championships, but everyone's talking about you now because you look like a garden tomato.
This is what you'll be remembered for, Larry. Okay, how far would you go for a perfect picture? One tourist did something not so great in his quest for a great photo.
So this, again, is the problem we're having with selfies these days. So an Australian tourist was in a reopened museum in Italy, and he says, I want to take a selfie with this legendary statue. It's from the 1800s. Antonio Canova was the artist. So he hops on the lap, Ginella. What does he notice when he gets off the lap of this statue?
Uh-oh.
The toe had broken off. Because of his,
man.
I know. This statue, Ginella, apparently survived both world wars, but could not survive a 2020 selfie. These selfies have apparently become a big problem for museums, particularly in Italy. There's been a lot of damage like this, so much so that the Italian government has now proposed an 8-year maximum prison sentence for ill-timed selfies like that and a fine of just over 100,000 Canadian dollars. Don't touch the art, as they always say. Right?
Don't touch. Take a picture. Don't sit on the statue's lap.
Exactly.
Thanks so much, Richard. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.